Francis Okumagba, an ex-bank director, mentor, counselor, business strategist, life and world coach. I help people succeed in what they do or choose to do. I help businesses grow in their volumes and profitability. We have interfaced with so many people, and today, what I have to tell you is that the internet has become the oil that we have in Nigeria today. I have created an ICT hub in our system, in our platform, where people can actually come in to repackage and rebrand their product and actually reach out to more people and increase their earnings. Anybody that interfaces with ICT hub can repackage his product and expose to over 10,000 people. There is no way your profit will not increase. There is no way your volume of business will not increase. In the same ICT hub, there's a lot of training that we're actually giving out to a lot of people today. If you don't have the ICT experience, digital experience, you can't go far in life. Education was the emphasis yesterday. The new emphasis in the world today now is understanding computer science. In civilized environment, for instance, that's the thriving thing that people are doing today. Wherever you are working today, if you have IT experience, it gives you an edge. Do you know you can be digital marketer to 5 companies and you make over ₦1 million a month? Do you know you can be digital marketer to just one herbalist that has a cure for one sickness? You'll be able to make over ₦1 million. The ICT cannot be overemphasized. That's why we have created the ICT hub in the FMG platform. Those who are members, if you are not taking advantage of it, please come. If you don't have a website, if you are not seeing in the social media, you are not reaching out to too many people. If you are doing business, only 10 people will come to your shop in a day. But if you actually have an ICT consultant that is managing what you are doing, it means that that ICT consultant can become your marketing manager. You pay the fees and it will take you out with your product to over 10,000 people. What are you waiting for? Why are you struggling? A lot of people will make 100,000 naira when they should be making ₦1 million. The difference between where you are now and where you are going is your exposure to understand that the dynamics have changed for doing business. If you open a shop, only 3 to 5 or 10 people will come to the shop in a day. But if you step into the ICT hub and you're able to get your business packaged online, your business will see over 10,000 people. Why will you not make over ₦1 million a month with the ICT hub? I invite you to use our ICT hub. If you're a member, you have the privilege already. Come, you will pay a huge discount to actually take advantage of it. If you are not a member, send your children for training so that they can be exposed to how they can succeed using the social media today. A young boy who is schooling in university can actually do business online. So if they have the skill, they can actually fend for themselves and even pay their school fees working with their laptop where they are. If you are a parent, why will you not send your children for training? We do training for a lot of people to upscale them on how they can use the social media to start making money. I invite you, even if you are working today and you are poorly paid, come and learn a skill that you can use to make money online. And for those who already have skills, come and perfect your skills and partner with the ICT Hub so you can actually become a digital marketer to the ICT Hub to help market schools, market people that have churches, market people that have hotels, and people that have different types of businesses that they need to actually sell out there. You'll be selling for them and you'll be making money. You can actually also register in the ICT Hub to become one of our agents who will be bringing people to the hub to take advantage of it. And as you are bringing people from your house, from wherever you are working remotely, you can make a lot of money with our ICT Hub. I invite you to take advantage of our ICT Hub today. My name Greetings. It's Money on the Streets, an advocacy program targeted at reducing unemployment, poverty, and crime rates in our country, Nigeria. Money continues to flow in the streets of Nigeria. Nigerians are not picking it. This program is for those who are unemployed, who are poorly paid, and who are struggling with the businesses they are into. There are a lot of people today that are at home, sitting at home, doing nothing. There are a lot of graduates, people who have graduated for over 5 years. They are still at home looking for what to do and how to go about meeting their daily obligations. Nigeria is so blessed. Today's topic is about growing your businesses using the internet. But before I go into talking about today's topic, I would like to know the people that are already online. Please indicate your name so I can meet with you online in the chat board. I want to be able to reach out and connect with people wherever you are. Indicate if you are actually tuned in from the US, from Canada, from London, from the UN, from Dubai, from Sokoto, Warri. Just indicate your name and indicate where you are viewing from. Today, I'm going to allow a lot of questions. Just challenge with the business you are doing. Let's see how we can take you to your next level. This is 2024. A lot of people are still struggling. Looking at what happened in 2023, a lot of people have a lot of regrets. They don't know how 2023 came and just went through the year without anything. Some people are actually looking at last year and they can't count what they've achieved for the whole of last year. Don't make your 2024 the same. Today, I'm going to have a more interactive session. I've been talking in the past. Now I want to hear more from people. I can see Tebu from Cameroon. I can see John Igwe. Okay. I can see Agric Farm. I don't know what that is. You are coming from one Agric Farm. I want to see your names on the chat board. Let's interact. I want to be able to hear your questions. So it doesn't seem as if I'm just reading to you. I'm just telling you things from my mind. Because if you can actually come up with that challenge that you have, we are going to take them on today and probably give you solutions to it. Today's topic is about selling. In Nigeria today, you can sell anything and make in excess of 1 million naira a month. In fact, anywhere in the world, you can sell anything and make in excess of 1 million naira a month. I will reiterate, everything you need to succeed in business is around you. A lot of people make the mistake of focusing on the business and they leave the individuals from the business. If you take out human beings from businesses, you won't get any business. Businesses, what you sell to human beings. What you buy from human beings. It's human beings that will work for you. It's human beings that you will work for. It's human beings that you actually look up to collaborate, to work together and get results in your various business. So if you don't know how to relate with human beings, it becomes very difficult to sell. And if you want to still sell the old way of selling, which is the old school, a lot of people still sell old school. They rent a shop and stock the shop, employ someone to work in the shop, get generators, and get diesel to start running the generator. And at the end of the day, when they look at their net profit at the end of the day, it comes to nothing. In this new generation, people don't still know that what you need to do is to look at how you can increase the human element of your business. The more people you're able to reach out to, the more sales you'll be able to make. So if you have a shop in Guagalada, for instance, only about 5 to 10 people will come to the shop to ask for what you are selling. And if you are selling that item and you are selling to only 10 people, maybe only 2 or 3 will buy a day. It means that for you to actually make 1 million and selling anything, almost impossible. In today's generation, there are a lot of people who don't have the capital to start business. So they don't really have the capital to say, oh, let me get money to rent a shop and to stock the shop. If they don't have that capital, they'll be at home, even though they have the potential to actually start that business immediately. You can make 1 million naira selling any item, including grass. You can make 1 million naira selling yam. You can make 1 million naira selling vegetables. You can make 1 million naira selling anything. If you can reach out to more people. And the more people you can reach out, more money you can actually access in today's generation. And God has made this possible with the social media that we have today. You can actually reach over 10,000 people with one button. But if you want to work and sell anything in the social media, you have to package yourself properly. What do you want people to see? How do you want people to see you? In the social media today, there is a watch with a lot of people who are fraudulent, who will come and produce what they don't have and paste what they don't have. But if you have reviews and you're able to look through and do your due diligence inside the social media, you'll be able to look at how is this product packaged? How many people have used it? What are the reviews around this structure? The person that is talking about, Google his name and find out where he is and what he has done, what is his track record. Because the system has a way of tracking and putting people, what you have done in the social media pops up when you actually search for people's names, their businesses, and what they do. You also look at the trend of what people are saying around the product. Any product that attracts attention will have people putting their reviews there. So if you go there to review, you'll be able to see a very large number of people that are fraudulent in the social media today. But don't say because people are fraudulent, you will not come out. It means you don't want to leave, because there is a lot of issues. When COVID was there, people were scared that they were going to have COVID. If you were scared and you stayed at home and say you're not going anywhere, it means that you will not live your life. There is COVID, but people were still surviving. Even during COVID, people were making money. So don't make your excuse that people are fraudulent. That's why you will not do your business online. If you do business online today, you can actually succeed much more than you are actually doing now. I'll give you an example of somebody that sells an item like, call it any name, a phone. Somebody who actually has a phone in the market. Not up to 10 people come to the market to actually ask for the phone to buy. Now, this is a phone that can actually do, is actually cordless, wireless. If you put it in your house, you can reach out to 6 rooms in the house without shouting. And this phone is probably sold in the shop. People don't know it. People have not seen it. Somebody who does not have any capital can go to the person selling this phone in wholesale and negotiate with the person to get a very good price. All he needs to do is do a short video, 1-minute video, and throw it out there on the social media and enable himself to be seen in that video by over 10,000 people with his phone number there and his price. That person will sell over 1,000 pieces in a month, and he will make in excess of 1 million naira. Call the name of any product that you have today. You can sell any product today online and make in excess of 1 million naira. But if you want to go online, I want to remind you, make sure you are not one of those that just say, oh, I've registered in Instagram, I have a YouTube page, I have a Facebook page, and you just put in one item there and you expect that everybody will see it. You'll be shocked. Only about 5 people will see it. In fact, when you see the comment behind under the things you post, you will know that you are posted wrongly. And a lot of people have this illusion that once they post online, people are supposed to be able to see it. If they do it like that, then Facebook will not make money. The social media handles, a lot of them will not make money. They make money from your paying for adverts. And if you really want to reach out to people, everybody is going into the social media every day and coming out. If you don't put something that is properly packaged, that is well presented, that has a competitive advantage in pricing and positioning in the market. I give you an example of competitive advantage. They sell yam in Dubai, where they bring yam into Abuja for 1,000 naira per tuber. But when it gets to the major markets like Utako market and Wuse market, it becomes 2,000. So you know already that the price of yam in the market is 2,000 naira. If you want to go online, what you are going to do is make sure you take the picture of heaps of yam, because you're not going to sell yam in units. If you are going online and you want to sell to 10,000 people, why will you carry yam on your head with about 5 pieces I want to sell? Because you are going online, you'll be able to sell as much as 1,000 pieces in a day. And if you want to sell 1,000 pieces in a day, be able to package so that people can buy 100 units, 50 units, 20 units, and probably 10. And take the picture or video of those yam and put your phone number there and the price you want to sell. Don't try to sell yourself. Nobody is complete without somebody else who has the expertise that you don't have. Engage the service of a social media expert and tell the person, I want you to reach 10,000 people. And in reaching out these 10,000 people, make sure you get people in Wuse too, in Metama, in Asokoro, that has the capacity to buy large numbers of these yam tubers. When you get the IT expert, you probably will be able to pay the IT expert between 20,000 and 50,000 to do those adverts. And those adverts will be out. They know the timing when people go to their phones to check their mails and check their text messages and check what is popping out. They know the demographic they will use. That is the age bracket between when people can afford to actually buy yam. Don't go and put ages of people that are children that don't have any business with capacity to buy what you are selling. Now, what you are selling now will not be well packaged with the right caption and the right content and the right picture and the right packaging
And once you do that right, and you let the person ensure that he sends that thing on to 10,000 people, you will sell over 100 pieces in a day. And if you go on to get people that are buying retail or wholesale from you, and they are buying in box of 100, 50, 20, and 10, there is no way you will not make 1 million naira selling that tubers of yam online. The difference between selling today directly in the shop and selling online is that you can actually be somebody who does not even have the yam, and you'll be able to take the pictures of 5 yam sellers or 5 farmers who farm yam and become their sales manager. And all you need to do is take the pictures well and go online and ensure that over 10,000 will see that product. You will make in excess of 1 million naira. I'm calling on all those who are actually selling. If you know you don't have a website, if you know you don't have a social media expert working for you, get in touch with my ICT hub. They will package you and reproduce you online and create the right packaging for you and ensure that more people see what you are selling. And at the end of the day, you will be able to make in excess of 1 million naira a month. I dare anybody that is doing business today. For those who are not doing businesses, for those who have idea, they want to start business, they want to start selling something, you can start today online. What I do for a living today is help people succeed in what they do or choose to do. One of the things that imprisons the people from actually seeing what they need to do to pick the money that we continuously say flows in the streets of Nigeria is that their mindsets are damaged. The mindsets are damaged because they have been programmed, conditioned to feel that you need money to start business. So when the idea comes, the need for money cancels the idea. Sometimes when you see them, they tell you, oh, I'm still saving money. I've not been able to get the type of money that I want, the type of place I want to rent, the place I want to rent. I don't have the money. I need to buy the product. Oh, I don't have anybody that will help me. They start looking at, oh, what is happening in government? I don't even know. This exchange rate is affecting business. They lie. It's conditioning. If you are used to eating amala, after some time, somebody gives you akpu, you say akpu is smelling. Today, your mind is already crossed with a lot of information that you have already put in there, that you are not good enough, that you are not educated enough, that you don't have capital, that you don't have godfather. So everybody seems to be stalling. Mentorship and business consultation is opening your eyes to enable you know that you need somebody else to be complete. You need somebody else who has what you don't have to be complete. And if you know how to collaborate well, then success becomes very easy. Anybody that is doing business today that does not have a website, you are under the table. You can't sell anything under the table. You sell more online than wherever you are now. So if you are a trader out there today and you are actually selling something and you are not making in excess of 1 million, no matter what the thing is, connect with a social media expert today. Come to my office, connect with us. We will take you out and your product will be seen by over 10,000 people. I'm not talking about only products. I'm also talking about services. If you know you have a talent, for instance, I'm talking to you today now online. I'm sure a lot of people that are seeing me today who are doing businesses will see my number on the scroll, actually on the screen now. You can pick my number from there and send a WhatsApp message to me and tell me that you want me to be your mentor, or you want me to be your business consultant, or you want my ICT unit platform to be able to package you so that they can take you online. The objective is to take you to your next level. Don't remain where you are the way you are in 2023. The only way you can get to your next level is to do something differently. I call on you today, whatever you are into, whatever services you offer. I don't want to use examples coming from me. I want to dare people today that are actually listening to me. Tell me what you do. I will tell you what to do. And immediately you will make over 1 million naira, whatever services that you have. The social media today is the marketplace. And Nigeria happens to be the largest, most populated country in Africa. The market size is good. And everything you need to succeed as a market is there. In fact, Nigeria is the investment pride of the world. The only thing that has held us back is the mindset that we have people, leaders, role models who don't do anything but make money. That is what is really holding the mind down. If you can get the mentorship and the business consultation to open you up, everything that you are looking for, you will get it. I want to interact with people here, and I want to interact with people online. Tell me, what is that business you want to do? What is that thing that you're selling? Let's hear it so I can start answering and giving answers to some of the questions. The objective of this program is to expose people to how they can succeed in what they do or choose to do. Are you doing a business? Do you want to start a business and money is your challenge? Are you struggling in the business that you are now? You are not selling and you want to be able to sell more. Are you unexposed? You are in an area where you cannot be seen and you don't even have the money to buy the product to sell. Today is the opportunity for you to actually open up. I am daring you today, and I'm telling you, you can start that business today. Forget about the fears that you have. Forget about the Godfather. Forget about not having money. Forget about not having a store, a shop. Come. You can start that business immediately today with the right mentoring and business consultation. I will change the way you think, and you start thinking differently. And you begin to see the monies that flow in the streets of Nigeria. Questions?
I own a clothing brand. How can I grow my business?
You own a clothing brand. If you own a clothing brand, you must have somebody who is a good salesperson. And I just explained to you, there are different clothing brands that you can have. You don't have to rely on only the one you have. You can actually get other people that have other clothing brands that you know people want. Combine them together. Come to my ICT hub. I will repackage you and profile you and take those pictures very neatly and put them online in a website. I also put in all the social media handles, Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, YouTube, and everybody that you want to see. With a little bit of advert, to start seeing that product that you have. If you have competitive advantage in your sales process and put it online with your phone number, 10,000 people will see it online. There is no way you will not have 100 people call you for that business. You don't have to have a shop to start selling, because you can actually have a logistic company to actually deliver to anybody that wants to see and get those products sold. So you can actually expand your business today. Another way you can expand that business is to have people who are your facilitators. You can actually drop some of those materials in different shops who don't have the type of materials you have and collaborate with them. Because they are putting it in their shops, give them a percentage of the profit you make from that product, or that product that you're actually dropping with those facilitators. If you have 5 of them, it means you have opened 5 shops. Again, the biggest shop today is your phone. Don't do business if the business is not online, because you cannot reach out to more than 10 people in a day. More questions?
I want to start a real estate business.
If you want to start a real estate business, it's very easy. If you go to the social media handles today and look out for my videos, you see the video on real estate, how to start a real estate business without 1 naira in your pocket. I want to dare you, you can become a landlord almost immediately. But learn to work with human beings. You can't do it alone. You probably don't have the profile to meet the people that will buy the large ticket transactions, like large houses that are very expensive. You probably also will not have the number of products that you want to sell. So you need to work with other people that have what you don't have. And how to get people that have what you don't have is to ensure that you look out for what you can give them. Now, there are 3 people that are very important in the real estate business. Somebody that has assets, somebody that has product, and somebody that is willing to make the move. The person that is willing to make the move can work with the other 2 people and form a team. For example, if you are a realtor, I can make you make 13 million naira today from selling a house that you don't have anything to do with. Get a house that is very expensive. Probably the house is 1 billion naira in Wuse, for instance. You might not be able to sell it as a realtor. You want to start a realtor business today. You need the confidence, but when you want to talk to people, they might not listen to you. So you need to profile yourself well, groom properly, and make sure you are presentable. The next thing you do is search for people you know that have assets. For real estate, for instance, people who interact with rich people who interact with politicians that are very endowed. They could be bankers. So look for 5 bank managers and go to them. If you have a house to sell for 1 billion, for instance, and you make 100 million naira from it, go to the bank manager and offer to give the bank manager 50 million naira if he sells the house. that house will be sold and you'll have started your real estate business with 50 million naira. So if you can sell a house without 1 naira in your pocket, why are you waiting at home? Why do we have a lot of graduates waiting at home today unemployed? Why do we have a lot of graduates who are very talented, who are working in organizations that don't pay them what they can take home? I dare you, as a graduate today who is unemployed or who is poorly paid, all you need to do is change the way you think. I just told somebody how you can start the realtor business and make over 50 million naira in just one transaction. I dare you. I have the capacity to expose you to how you can change the way you think and your life will change. What we have in Nigeria is not the lack of money. It's not the lack of the intelligence. It's the mindset that is damaged. And if we can address that damaged mindset, there is nothing you are doing today that you will not succeed. I'm inviting you to take advantage of my mentoring program. I'm inviting you to take up my one-on-one consultation so we can actually change the way you think and open you up to know what you are lacking and your missing link. Once you get your missing link sorted out and you know how to relate with human beings around you and know that you cannot do it alone, that you need somebody that has what you don't have, then your problem is solved. I will take you on one-on-one. I will take some more questions. Somebody here is telling me he has a poultry. If you have a poultry, it's another very good business. Don't suffer yourself looking for who will buy. Get 5 supermarkets. Because you are putting those produce in the supermarket, you will not have to worry because the price will go up a bit. Go to the manager in charge and offer to give, because giving is the secret of getting what you want. When you get to the manager in charge of that supermarket, tell him, I want to partner with you to sell poultry products. And any money I make from these transactions, I'm willing to share it with you 50-50. That supermarket will open up a space for you to start putting your product. If you put your product in 5 supermarkets, you will succeed in making a lot of money. But the biggest market again is selling online. That's why I'm teaching today, that you make more money getting the exposure online. So what you need to do is get somebody that has an IT experience that is very good. If you cannot get in your locality, connect with me now. My IT platform will package you. That poultry will package you, and you won't have enough to sell. And because you don't have enough to sell, you look for 5 other poultry to partner with, so you can be getting more product for them, and your business will expand. Do you want to expand your business? Do you want to grow your business? Do you want to make more money selling anything that you have to sell today? I will hold your hand and show you how you can do it, and you can actually move to your next level. I'd like some more interactions from the dashboard. Questions, please. Yes, go ahead.
It says, are there more lucrative items or ideas that sell better, in your opinion?
The thing about ideas, if you look at your environment, the 2 things that you must consider if you want to sell anything is to look at what you enjoy doing, what you are comfortable with. The next one is to look at the needs that you have in that environment. What are the things that people are looking for because of the circumstances of that environment? Look at the item and look around to see who is doing now, who is selling, and who is not selling. If people are not selling it, there's a monopoly there. If people are selling it, go to where they are selling it. Look at their product. Look at the way they are packaged their product. Look at how you can actually copy what they are doing right. And look out for what they are not doing properly. And go back to repackage what you want to package to take advantage of that product. Then come out to sell to the public what they are not doing right, because you want to take their customers from them. So you can actually take the business from them by giving a competitive advantage over that other person. And you sell more than that person at the end of the day. Challenge me.
I'm a researcher willing to start renewing used engine oil from mechanic outlets. How do I go about it?
Get 5 mechanic outlets. Partner with them that you will help them take out their waste from all the mechanic works. Because they throw away this thing, they don't use the water, so they throw it. So give them containers that they will be throwing it into and go and do your recycling. But you must have a market for it. So the item you should look at is not how to get the product, is how to sell. Because if you know how to sell, gathering will not be a problem, because it's a menace for a lot of mechanic workshops. And if you know how to refine it and resell it, then look at how you can package yourself and give the opportunity for people to sell. You can also recycle and go back to the mechanic workshop and give them at a discount to buy the refined product from you. So you just be recycling for them. And as you see the numbers, I tell people don't look for more than 5 customers. Get 5 mechanic workshop and begin to look for a bigger mechanic workshop. If you get a bigger one, take out the one that is not lucrative and continue to look for a bigger mechanic workshop. Your mechanic workshop and your business will be growing continuously. Challenge me.
I sell cosmetic watches, but my business is not, I don't sell very well. What can I do to boost my?
The problem with a lot of salespeople is that they try to sell themselves. And if you look at it, some of them cannot assess the people that are actually buying. Some people will not go to where they are or where they locate this place because they don't have the money to rent the shop to display those things in those places. For example, you want to sell rich items in a poor neighborhood, you will not sell. But God has made it easy for you. You have access to the social media today. Put that product online, but make sure you are putting it online with a competitive advantage. The word is competitive advantage. A competitive advantage can be better than what people are seeing, than what people see in the market. The price they sell that item in the market, your price has to be better than that price. Because when these people start seeing it, the first thing that will attract them is it real? Is the price better? How do I know that this person is not fake? They will now go and do their research and find out and look at the reviews around your videos. So if you try to do it alone, you might badly package that product online. But if you have an expert, they know the type of picture they will take, they know the presentation they will give, they know the appeal they will put, they know the text they will put there to actually attract the customers that you need by that item. I'm running up. I'm going to take 2 more questions, and let me take 2 questions from the dashboard. I want to start a writing service where I can write letters and proposals as well as research services for those who cannot do it. I would like more ideas and suggestions and how to go about it. Now, if you're a good writer, it means that you have things that you have done in the past. Show what you have done in the past and put it out there. And let somebody, like I said earlier on, put you out more on the social media that this is what you do. They will read through about 3 or 4 of those things that you have done, well packaged online. Their job is to make sure more people see it. But one other way to do it immediately is to look for 5 people who have access to people who are actually looking at proposals. You go to the ministries, for instance, people who are actually in charge of contract giving, they know the contractors, and sometimes they want to package their items and package the items for bids. Once you have those 5 people in those ministries, they can be referring people to you to send to you to actually do their packages. You can also go to a university. They write their projects at the end of every year when they are graduating. You can actually position yourself as somebody who do write-ups for them. And if you are in a university, for instance, and you are well packaged and presented, there is no way you will not have the type of customers that you need to break even. I'd like to encourage you to continue to drop your questions. I will go back to all the social media handles to answer all the questions. Again, this program is an advocacy program targeted at reducing the level of unemployment, poverty, and crime rate in our country. The program is for people who are unemployed, people who are struggling with poor salaries, poorly paid workers, and those who are struggling with their businesses. My name is Francis Okumagba, a mentor, counselor, business strategist, life and wealth coach. I encourage you, for those who are still struggling with the poor salaries, to get in touch with me, because everything you need to succeed is around you. I'm going to end this program now, but I look forward to seeing you again same time next week, where we'll be discussing something of interest to you. But before I go, please endeavor to write your questions, your comments, what you feel about this program. And we want to be able to take this program on. Let parents who have listened to me send their children who are struggling for counseling. Let business owners engage us to come and collaborate with them to enable their workers, improve their productivity. Organizations and donor agencies and development agencies, I invite you so we can actually come together and see what we can do to scale this up to our states, to every nook and corner of the country to enable us continuously reduce the level of insecurity in our country. If we don't reorientate the mindset of our people, who very soon will not be able to travel to our villages, and it will be difficult to drive expensive cars on the road. So I encourage you today to do the needful. I am willing to collaborate with any government agencies to make this happen in Nigeria. I thank you for attending this program, and I look forward to seeing you next week. God bless you.
You have no reason to beg, because God has provided everything you need. What do you show people you are? What name have you given to yourself? Money flows in the streets of Nigeria, continue to flow in the streets of Nigeria, but people don't pick it. They don't see it, and they don't believe it. Whatever you think about, whatever you desire, God gives it to you like this. You are what you tell people you are. Your certificate is not in your head. Your bank account balance is not in your head. What do people see in you? To position yourself in life is to groom properly, package yourself well, make the right friends. What business do you want to do? Any business you want to start today, you can start it now.